These 3 rackets are the most popular of Wilson, and today we let them battle it out and determine between the Wilson Shift Pro, the ProStaff 97 and the Blade 98 and see which racket will take the crown. I try to be as objective as possible, but of course I have to take into account my opinion as well. You know the deal now, let's go straight into it. So the first category should have a clear winner, right? The Shift Pro seems like the spin king in Wilson's lineup, but it's not that straightforward. While the Shift Pro offers better spin than the ProStaff, it faces tough competition from the Blade 98. Now let's talk about the ProStaff first. It ranks lowest for spin among the 3. Why? It has the smallest head size, the lowest launch angle, and it's the most challenging to swing. These factors put the ProStaff behind the other 2. The Shift Pro and the Blade have similar spin potential. On one hand, the Shift boasts a larger head size, higher stiffness rating, and a lateral flexibility which increases dwell time and in turn spin. On the other hand, the Blade has a smaller head size, a 16x19 string pattern, and a relatively low swing weight, making it great for generating racket head speed. So when it comes to spin, I'd call this category a tie. I have to introduce a new category to this racket battle, and it's all about stability. We all appreciate stable rackets, especially when it comes to control rackets. While all 3 rackets are very stable, one has a slight advantage. The Wilson Blade, due to its specs, feels a bit less stable compared to the 2 heavier rackets. Its lower swing weight and lower static weight are factors contributing to this. While it's stable for its specifications, it falls slightly behind the Shift Pro and the ProStaff 97. The Shift Pro, in my opinion, has the edge in terms of stability over the ProStaff due to its balance, which is more in the head and a slightly higher stiffness rating. While the ProStaff is as stable as a rock, I believe the Shift holds a slight edge in this department. Stay tuned until the end, where we'll discuss control and feel, perhaps the most intriguing category of all. Comfort is a very critical category. As tennis players, we want to enjoy the game for as long as possible without injuries. The rackets in this battle may not fulfill this goal very well. The Shift, even with added technology to counteract the high stiffness, it remains extremely stiff. The swing weight is over 330, which can make it demanding to play, especially without perfect technique and fitness. The ProStaff shares similar traits. Hitting the ball outside the center makes it feel stiff like a wooden board. And it has a quite high stiffness rating of 66 and a very high swing weight over 330. Neither of these rackets is known to be very comfortable. The Shift is somewhat more comfortable than the ProStaff because of its slightly larger head size, making the sweet spot easier to find. Now, the clear winner of the comfort category, without a shadow of the doubt, is the Wilson Blade 98. It's one of the most comfortable rackets I have tested all year. Its low stiffness, low swing weight and balance make it a joy to play with it for hours on end. Before we dive into feel and control, let's talk about power first. The answer here isn't so obvious. We can agree that the ProStaff is the least powerful of the 3, given its smaller head size, thin beam and heavy swing weight, demanding the right technique for power. But when we look at specs, the ProStaff objectively provides less power than the other 2. However, in terms of power potential, the Shift and the Blade achieve it very differently, but the outcome is pretty similar. The Shift has a slightly larger head size, higher stiffness and a thicker beam, helping it to generate a lot of power. The Blade's balance, string pattern and low swing weight make it easy to swing fast, although the low stiffness and the thin beam offset some of the power potential. So even though many might give this category to the Blade for its ease of generating power, I'm calling it a tie due to the nuanced differences in how they achieve the power potential. The most interesting category, in my opinion, is feel and control. All 3 rackets excel in control, but one stands out from the pack. Control is fantastic with the Blade, but unfortunately the feel is a bit too muted for my taste. Despite removing the dampener, it still lags behind the other two rackets in terms of feel. The Shift Pro and the ProStaff are very close but slightly different in terms of control and feel. The 1820 string pattern and the high swing weight make the Shift fantastic for control, and the technology used enhances the feel. The ProStaff reigns supreme in control, which is why one of the greatest tennis players played with it. However, in terms of feel, in my opinion, it falls slightly behind the Shift. The V14's flexibility affects the feel a bit more. So this category, I think, is a tie between the Shift Pro and the ProStaff 97. This racket battle was so close, and I'm thrilled to announce that my winner of this racket battle is the Wilson Shift Pro. It is the best around package, it excels in every aspect of the game, and I almost thought of switching to it. However, the Wilson Blade and the ProStaff 97 are fantastic rackets for sure. Definitely share your thoughts in the comment which racket you prefer the most. And if you have more time, watch this video definitely next.